Nuke, we know Overpass, we know Mirage, and we also know our commentator trio. The TriCast you all dreamed of. Tom Bismuth, Jason Kaplan,
come on,
and DJ Prius.
Oh, you even got you've been added in.
I see my name.
You see your name in lights. Is this your least favorite map to observe?
Yes.
Yeah.
But luckily, since there are 2 overviews now, top and bottom, it's easier.
Undefined?
That is a bug.
Something for someone to fix at least, but the T's, they managed to get some openers here. It's a decent start for them. Bomb is going to be planted, and I can't really say I believe in the retake chase.
No, not much at all. Malps and Sam, the last 2 alive, even though Sam was one of the big playmakers over the course of this entire group. He's going to have a lot of work to do, a lot of carry on his shoulders, like you and me having Prius here on the desk to cast with us.
Yeah, we do need to carry you, Jason.
Well, I said you and me to carry Prius, so what you just said made no sense. Just like Sam was not going to have a chance to push in through Mini, and Malps will follow as well. I will say this, though. If Prius was observing, we wouldn't have the undefined there in the mini-map. So.
No, not at all. It would have been
then again,
10 players.
If we had Rush here, he would have got the headset on instantly. So
I was trying to hold the cough button, you know, make sure no noise came out. So
no, you just hold talk back and then you just annoy the production the whole time. That's the.
I've
Well,
been
that's
doing
normally
that.
what you do.
Let's not talk about what I do when I
do.
talk to production. I have yet to do that this entire event, and it's not going to change at all. But Prius, I want to hear you take away an entire round of casting.
Wait, can we talk about how you bully me all the time?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm kind of glad I'm in the middle, if I'm honest. It's been a brutal fight between the 2 of you. Mainly just insults and then a bit of shaking coming back.
Well, we did try to fight, but we turned into one of those like slapping fights at each other because we both don't know how to do it. And Shark's able to get the bomb down. Relative ease, nice. Nade comes through, catches out Spamsy and Sam.
Should be a relatively quick round for Sharks. It's an eco round.
Yeah,
There
only
it
get
is.
one.
I just want to put him on the spot more.
You're so mean.
I remember the very first time I cast. Is this the very first time you've casted for us?
I was on the couch at BTS, so no.
So no.
No.
Okay, just wanted to confirm that one. Were you actually? I wonder if we can find a picture of that event. I heard you were wearing something special. I'm not sure if you're on the couch for that.
Oh no.
But that gets up for our production to look into to pop into a lower third for us. In the meantime, looks like the T-side is going to rush back into the upper side. However, a Molotov or a nade or something holding them up. Some missed throw in prevents them
If
from
we're
rushing.
doing that, can we also get them to find bald Jason?
I mean,
Well,
it's hard.
not even bald Jason, where you have that sort of strip of hair going down the middle of your head.
Again, it's not hard.
I know, just if production could Google bald Jason Kaplan,
No, Jason Kaplan shaves head.
I think they would
I've
have
seen
found
that.
it anyway.
It's pretty good.
It's probably your best work.
That is my backup plan. If casting doesn't work out, I decide to be a hairstylist.
But just, oh, I thought you meant just like every few months, just like shave your head for
No,
views.
I can't do that in Germany. Mob's going to be holding the trigger, though, on towards lower. Spots out the first player, and then he's going to speed out a second. No one's actually looking towards him at all. He gets a nice little spray down onto 2, but unfortunately, Lucan's going to drop him, putting Spamsy and Cruisin into a 2-on-2, and they know exactly where both players are going to be. Aaron has to be careful. The man come behind him, and Cruisin just pushes out the smoke.
Marion will clutch this. 1v2. Calling it here. Good Lund. And no.
Oh. He was so close as well.
See,
What would you rate Sliggy's observing there out of 10?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10. So it can't be beaten in any
No,
way.
no, no.
did you just put yourself out of a job by saying that? Like,
I'm not
just in the
toxic.
clutch.
I'm not toxic like Jason is.
Oh, okay.
Towards the observers, you know. We are people too.
So if you had to do like a tier list of observers,
Whoa. Let's take it easy. Let's take it easy over there.
you know, like just you, Sliggy, Rush, maybe Bastion, put Bastion in there as well. Who would you say is the worst observer of those 4 people?
Hugo observed recently.
Did you see any of it?
No kills. No, I did not.
Oh, okay. So you didn't do a
I
very
just
good
said you're not toxic. Well, here we go. 2-1 for Sharks. Seeing the bot come in out of Infinity, though it's not as clean as they would have hoped. Obviously, off the back of the last round. And, well, Davies going to be the first one to fall. And you do find it hard. I mean, this should easily be a Sharks map. They've played it so much over the course of these last 2 days. They definitely have had it in their kit. I'm really curious when it goes to Overpass, though, how that will turn out. As you heard Davies talking about a little bit earlier on the desk.
I
But
do
Sharks
wonder if
taking
they
their
just
time.
did that to test things, though. Like, it's a map that
That's what I was thinking.
they could just leave in because they're already through first in the group, and obviously for Infinity they're already last, so it doesn't really make that much of a difference how
It's
this
one way to
goes,
get
but
practice in, right?
yeah, but play it versus, well, you say that, but they're playing against a much weaker opponent.
Yeah, but on their worst map. It's a good way to get practice to like test like some groundwork, you know, to see how it's transitioned from like maybe scrims that you've been using now over into an actual like LAN environment. I love how Priest is just hovering over that cough button, like just not, like he's just ready. He's not gonna cough or have any sounds come on air that he's not prepared for.
I may cough at some point. You gotta
Do we need to
hover
get you
over
a
it.
water?
No, no,
Is
all
that
good.
Is that what it is?
All is well here.
It's fun.
The
You'll be the
grunts.
sound effect guy. You'll be the sound effect guy.
Jesus. They've actually managed to retrieve some weaponry here. There's a chance for the CT side. Unfortunately, 2 players are going to be dropped, and Cruisin', last one left. They actually managed to clean that up fairly easily. 4-1 in the favor of Sharks on the T side. There you go. I can ask you this question. How many rounds do you think they need on the T side to close this out? You watch a lot of Counter-Strike. That is kind of your job. So, how many rounds do they need?
They need at least 10.
On the T
On the
side.
T side?
Oh, sorry, T side.
He's a bit of a pessimistic person.
Probably 6. Yeah. 6 is a good number.
Oh, hey. Didn't know we were going to hop up on camera.
Hello.
We're back.
Oh.
Oh, I'm off. Bad timing.
So, no, it was good timing for me. I enjoyed myself.
He's just jealous.
You really don't like the undefined, do you? Is there a quick fix?
Yes.
And what is that fix?
Tell talkback.
Why don't you just tell everyone? I want to know how to fix that.
Usually just retry in the server.
Oh, okay. So it literally is the classic turn it off, turn it back on again.
Yeah. Make sure the printer cables are plugged in.
So just watch a little bit of IT crowd and you'll know exactly what you need to do.
Is that a show?
Yeah. What? Is that a show? Do you have a soul?
Is that a Netflix show?
No. What?
I've never seen that before.
Oh my gosh.
You should watch it.
Is it like The Office?
They are
They
people
work in
who
an
are
office?
in an office, yeah. It's like a tech support show. But obviously they're very awkward people, and it's quite funny.
Maybe watch that. Is it recent?
Not really.
I've missed a train on that one.
Well, their classic line is, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Oh, J&T just turned off the head of Cruisin' and Spamsy, able to take the site basically by himself in Infinity. With only 2 players left up against the 3, probably looking to save the weapons. I would imagine so. Sam, though, I mean, he was the star for the team, for Infinity. The problem is he's up against a team who's so experienced and who's taken victories against really well-known and reputable teams. It's going to be so hard to do so on a map like Nuke for him. Though I would assume they should have known this was going to be a map that most likely was going to be played in the series unless they wanted to ban it themselves.
Well, that's something they said in like the interviews. They felt like really well prepped for this tournament. But then from maps we've seen, at least back previously, like they've only really played Dust 2, Inferno, and Train. I think, I'm actually going to look what they've played throughout the tournament so far. So we've seen them play Mirage, Inferno, and then they've played Inferno and Train. So it is just the same maps that they recycle pretty much every time. So I think the only team that doesn't play those maps within the tournament is actually Sharks.
No Nuke.
No, they have never played Nuke.
I like your notes.
Yeah, they're you know, it gives me that little bit of extra information so I don't have to look at my phone. That's basically all I've done. I've just... yeah, you can ignore that bit. Oh, hello. We've seen so many rounds won off the back of pistols, which Cruisin's actually looking to do. He was highlighted by Davey as someone underperforming. And, wow, I think he's currently top fragging on his team, which is a little bit worrying. Malbs, 1 HP. Could kill himself with a smoke.
Oh. Couple of shots right next to him. He's looking up high, but J&T's dropped down low. And Sharks will now be up 6-1.
I wanted J&T to throw a flashbang there to kill him with the flash because he had 1 HP.
See,
Okay.
style points.
So Prius,
Yes.
let's talk about you a little bit.
There you go.
What's the longest workday you've had so far observing? Because I don't think people realize how high intensity it is to stay so focused, and obviously you have to watch multiple screens trying to find the best angles to actually look for fights. What's the longest you've worked on at an event?
I think I've done 4 best of 3s once in a day. It's probably the longest. Probably the longest anyone has done in terms of talent. I think that's like the max people will do.
Okay. Did you have anyone to sub it in and out for you, or were you just straight up 4 best of 3s in a row?
I think it was straight in a row.
You almost got a knife. That's so unlucky. Leo could have got that kill easily, though. Clearly, they are having a little bit of fun with the match, but their money's not great in this scenario. Luckily, JNT is going to be able to turn things in their favor. In fact, Lucan's caught another one. I think this is the problem for Infinity. They may have 1 or 2 players that seem to be fairly talented, but unfortunately, the full 5 for Sharks have stepped up at different moments within this map. Spamzy down to just 13 HP, and eventually it's going to fall. And it's left all onto Davies. That's a nice shot. 3 kills for him already in this round. He just needs to find Lucan.
Do you think he'll pull it off?
No.
Yes.
I believe in
He's
Lucan.
going to plant the bottom? Lower floor? Lower bomb site, not the lower floor.
Let's find words. You know, they're hard sometimes. Davies going to be coming around towards ramp. Lucan with 2 flashes and the smoke to hold on to this. He's actually pushed himself up in a really nice position, too. He's going to hear Davies coming. He pretty much should have this fight 100%. As Davies is not going to know directly where Lucan will be, where he's going to be hiding, where he's going to be lurking from. The smoke might come in and actually might offer him an opportunity to go for the defuse. Probably looking the wrong way, and Lucan, well, he's going to take that kill any day of the week. 11-5 for him, and 7-1 in the score.
I said they needed 6 rounds on their T side, and they have 7 now.
So
So you have
Sharks
the
winning confirmed?
100% betting guarantee from Prius.
Yep. Make sure to tweet at Tom Biz.
Yeah, no. Well, you can do, but only love and affection.
But his DMs are open, so you can send him anything.
They are.
Cat
So-
pictures,
Yeah, no, I'm good with that.
dog pictures,
Yeah,
selfies.
maybe. It depends what kind of selfies.
You can send him plays you want him to commentate over.
Maybe,
For a fee.
yeah, there you go. There you go.
Oh, Davies,
DJ knows.
that should have been a shot he should have been able to hit. Again, the SG showing their true power. Leo might run straight into Sam. He actually might sneak in towards Mini, or will Sam notice anyone? Oh, the timing, a little bit unfortunate for him. 5 on 3. 1 SMG for Spamzy and 2 M4s for the CT side. And the bomb, it's just currently sitting down on the outside. I think Sharks just want to go for kills at this rate, because it's so far been looking all too easy.
Yeah, as DJ said, the half's kind of already done. Like, that 7 rounds is very good. I think the only way that it would ever be a worry for them... Oh, you've been put on foot. But, yeah, I think the only thing would be a worry for them is maybe momentum. But at the moment, it's not looking like too much of a problem. A few battles going elsewhere, but so much map control is being gained at the moment by the T side, already able to wrap around still. The bomb's down quite far back. They don't have a whole lot of time. Maybe Malb's just surviving could be enough, but I doubt it. I think they'll finally make their way to the site.
I mean, thinking back to the last map we had on Dust 2 in the first series, Time did win a round for the CT side.
Wasn't it Turtle in the corner managing to drop 2 people with a P2K?
Yeah, and I think it was Tibersha, the last man alive in that. And he was just flaking around towards T-spawn. The ball will be going down, and Balls won't even have an opportunity, though, to do anything about it. 8-1 for the Sharks. They continue to swim through this match.
I like that. That was good.
Ooh.
I'm a fan. You know what's weird? All the smokes I watch, I don't know too many smokes at all.
Like the setups.
Yeah, yeah.
But when you watch
just
them, you know
follow
where
them.
they're going.
Right, yeah, I know they're going, but like, I don't know how
You don't
to,
know the pixels to
The
I don't,
line up.
I don't know how to set them up. So I know like probably 5 smokes total in the game for all
So
the maps.
I'm interested. If you could change 3 things about the
Ooh.
in-game spec, what would you change? I imagine one of them's going to be drawing on the map.
You stole that one, yeah, drawing.
But that's why I said 3, because I knew that if I said 1, you'd just say that one.
Trying to think. Come back to me. You can't put me in the spot like that.
Okay, we'll come back to you. Timeout for Infinity. And Prius, what were the other two things you would change? This is time for you to think. Listen to the music. It's the pressure.
Thinking music.
Mm.
Jeopardy.
Like, this could be the moment where Valve is watching and all they're going to add is drawing on the map. Like, you could talk about demos. I know people want to change things about demos, but you can't have that one because I said that.
You said spectator client, didn't you?
Yeah, I suppose. I suppose that doesn't really include demos. You can literally, you can change anything. They're like, this is your full-time job.
Anything in the spectator client.
Yeah.
Well, I think they should change Vertigo to maybe have 2 levels, just like this.
Yeah.
I know the Nuke default one doesn't have 2.
So this is this is something that ESL has added.
Man, you're owning.
Oh, Mob's going to be alone against 3 though, and again, gets caught looking the wrong direction. Sharks continue that rampage through, 9-1.
Source number 3. So you want the basically that map added in, and also one for Vertigo as well.
And
Try to find more time. I imagine right now there's like Sliggy with some internal screaming of just like he probably has something. I imagine that he's got a whole list of like 40 things.
you know, I'm sure I do, as I'm observing too. But you put on the spot. You're
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I can't think. My brain doesn't work.
I know, I feel all the time. Bruising a takedown JNT as he snuck his way out squeaky. And Lucan's going to respond again. It seems like Infinity really don't have a game plan here on the CT side, or if they did, Sharks are just biting their way through any sort of defense and chomping down on these bomb sites and these rounds, continuing to roll in for the Sharks. Cruzen, I think he has an idea Myron is going to be here. But that smoke kind of just helps him out to potentially escape. Maybe getting above the smoke would be the right solution. I have one for you, Prius.
Ooh, can I cheat off you?
That the smokes, the vision in the smokes is replicated across, isn't client side, it's player based or server based. So everyone sees the smoke the same way. That means the observers will see it how players see it, because the amount of times we look at it and we're like, oh, he sees him,
Yeah.
but he actually doesn't. It's frustrating. How about that one?
I like that. Didn't they change that recently, where the smokes are server based now?
Did they?
I think they made it so that they can't be reshaped by it. But I don't know if it like is completely fixed. I still think there's like a thing where you can see slightly more through GoTV, but I might be wrong with that.
I mean, the reason why CS is so good is because the spectator client is perfect, basically. It's
Wow, he is great at sucking up.
It's
If Valve is watching, he just...
If it was perfect,
knows you're the next
then
major.
I don't think you would be needed, because the auto director
Okay.
would work.
I mean, like that.
Well, I can stick it on auto director here, as it's going to be Malbs finishing things off. Actually, they'd probably have watched that from Malbs' point of view, wouldn't they, if it was auto director?
Yeah.
Because it always catches the kill.
You calling Sliggy out?
No, he didn't
no.
do that. I'm saying he did it correctly.
That's the
An
rule.
auto director would have done it wrong.
But then we would have seen the kill.
Yeah, but why do you want to see
It's
the kill?
not. It's not about the kill. It's about the story. It's about the journey, Jason.
The journey to 16 rounds.
That'd be a
Oh,
great...
someone just
That would be a great name for an autobiography.
This is
Is
a
there a
fail.
Molotov in
player.
fail
Spawn?
molly. Big round here from Sam. Here it comes. Take it away, Jason.
That's how casting works, but you know what? I'll take it. And knowing my luck, Sam's going to die to like a drop-down headshot for some reason out of Sharks. Another questionable Molotov comes in.
They're going back. I would like Sam to get like a nice clip of there, you know, a 5K clip. Mountain
what?
Dew power play.
Not touching it. Okay, well, Prius, exit. Gonna smoke off towards Mini. Looking like they might push in. Take it away, Prius.
Oh no. Who's number? Who's this guy? I think he's lurking. He's lurking at the banana. Dirty lurk in the banana.
And then he's gonna have to force into the open. Leo catches. Whoa, what?
He didn't want to give his position up. Now he can use Heaven. He can clear the site.
But there's a man up in
Does he kill
heaven.
him?
He's going, what? Oh my god, how has he got away with that?
Ooh.
And Leo gets a kill as well, leaving just Sam remaining. Oh no, that's not a whiff that you can have. This has all gone wrong for Infinity. 25 seconds left. Bomb's going B. They've been bamboozled. It's all an elaborate ruse, but it seems like Sam knows.
Take it away, Prius.
I just want to say that was perfect observing from Sliggy, dude. He got the kill at ramp, and then he switched to the guy in lobby, and it was gorgeous. Take it away, Tom.
Well, Sam in with a chance. He actually manages to get that initial kill, but he doesn't know that the last man is still rotating in. I don't think he's going to be able to do too much here. Will he expect JNT to be right around this corner? No, he won't. And Sharks are going to get their 10th round of the board, and more importantly, damage the finances.
I mean, Prius did say they needed 10 rounds on the T side initially.
Yeah.
It just knew.
And they just got 10 now, so.
He knew it all
Easy
along.
win.
If you could change one thing about the SG, what would it be?
Make it more expensive.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
agree with
I
that.
was expecting a more like trolly answer.
Oh,
Make it yellow.
skins do that.
Is there a yellow one?
Maybe.
For an observer, you're not very.
I don't feel like there's a part of the job where ESL going, well, you have to know every skin in the game. I feel like that'd be a bit
See, that's how it
unreasonable.
was. That's how it was in League of Legends back in the day. You didn't need to know all the ability names, but now, because of one caster, quick shot, everyone has to know him.
He upped his game.
Impressive.
All the casters hated him at first for it, and then they didn't.
Yeah, it's a bit like you, but without the up first.
You don't understand.
See, no one even laughed at that. Go ahead, Prius. Back to you.
Is when people are watching streams and they're like, why did you change your knife to this instead of this? And like, how do people, like, why'd you change your crosshair? Why'd you change your res? Like, I don't know how people keep up with everyone's reses and crosshairs and like what skins they have. Like, oh, why'd you switch off the Dragon Lord to, you know, the Asimov or something like that? Like, I see that so much when I'm watching streams. I'm just like, how do you keep up with everyone?
What's
Well,
what's
to
your
be fair-
favorite color crosshair for when you're observing?
Green.
Green. Well, we have the white one, so.
White's a second.
Okay.
Close second.
JNT.
Few shots starting to be missed by both sides now, but JNT's done enough in this round to give his team a man advantage, especially when you look at the weaponry and exit. He's going to get the entry into the site.
Things are heating up. Oh, what a shot. It cruising! And the turnaround, but Leo will shut him down. And Leo now going to be in a one-on-one. Mobs just gives his position away. The bomb's going to be planted. This should be Leo's round. The fact that Mobs shot.
Oh,
Okay.
he peeks into it. Okay. Wow, Infinity have got their 3rd round onto the board, and actually the T side don't have that much money left. They did get the bomb down, so a little bit extra, and I think 2 players should be able to buy. Are they going to force Prius? Are they going to risk it for a biscuit?
You should change that saying, risk it for a hot dog.
No. This is the 14th round, so they should save for the last round, right?
They should, but it doesn't mean they will. When you're this far up, you can take risks if you want.
True. And
To be fair, I think they've been fairly cocky so far. Like a lot of the faces they're going for, fairly basic. That was a sick shot.
What was that?
You try to start a Mexican wave.
They forced.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I kind of expected them to with the way things have been going so far.
You set me up.
Yeah, I did.
Interesting.
I'm not a nice person.
Noted.
See, I would never do
Noted.
that.
You literally talk trash about him every day.
Yeah, but to his face, I don't set him up for something.
Actually, you don't do it to his face. You do it in
Well,
a moment where he
listening.
can't respond.
He responds with yeses and nos in game.
That's how to have a proper argument.
I mean, knowing him, he'd still beat me in the argument somehow.
Yeah, to be fair, I kind of agree with that,
Yes
even with
and
the yes
no's.
and no's.
10 to 3 for the Sharks. And looking to push in towards Mini. Davies should be killing. He should be getting most days of the week. Spam's going to be able to return back onto 1. And Mobs. Oh, Luca just misses the shots, and the Mobs will take advantage of that. Bomb's still in the hands of Exit, though. It's a 3-on-3. And Leo with the flank around. It seems like Infinity have just given up so much outside control every single round that Sharks have been using this time and time again. Cruising. Well, he will take down Leo. Down to now a 2-on-2. But JT still has, well, he had the outside. It's all into exit to push back in towards the upper bomb. So potentially go down towards lower. He does have 35 seconds left. He has the time to work with. Prius, take it away.
I think he will clutch this 1v2. Is it a plant lower?
I don't.
No?
Oh, is he going to go back? Maybe now, but they have. He split the defense. That's at least something, but there's so little time left on the clock.
Is it mini? Going to Vince?
You're just telling them what you want them to do?
No.
10 seconds. He's going to have to stick this plant. Oh, he actually goes for the shot. He has time as well. Exit can save the round and get 11 up for Sharks. Spamsy. Oh, he's giving his position again, and Exit sprays it down. 11-3, Sharks take it around. You know the cameras are recorded at all times, by the way.
Oh, no.
So I'm pretty sure that's going to be the sign-off for today's show.
That's a
Yeah,
good.
That will be the Mountain Dew app Game Fuel play of the game.
Is my
your wave.
Okay, what would you prefer in a purchase, FAMAS or Galil?
Galil.
Galil? Really? Okay, so we need to get him off sooner rather than later.
I have a bone to pick with the casters. So
What's that?
when I'm observing, and you say, oh, let's see what this person's doing, and I go to them, and the person I was watching before you said switch, I get a kill.
You don't have to listen to me.
And I call that caster baiting.
Okay, what just happened? That round ended so fast. Just of the SMG rush. It's going to be 11-4. Are you sticking around for the second half?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, so it's not as bad as you thought it was going to be then.
I didn't say that.
You said I'm only doing one half and then I'm leaving.
You have proof of that?
Okay, are you going to deny it?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So he's a liar.
I like him.
Always knew it.
I like him.
I would never.
All right, you know what, Prius? I want you to do one thing for us real quick.
Send it off.
Throw us to a break.
We see Sharks here.
You
Did pretty
just
well.
say to the break. You got a couple of seconds.
Hurry!
To the break.
I've been working part-time jobs, chasing all my dreams now lately. No matter if I try too hard, nothing's ever enough, baby. No, I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel different. Tell me everything's alright. Life is just a bunch of phases, and if it's not, we'll still be fine. I know we're going places. I don't care too much. I don't care too much. As long as I can keep you by my side, I don't care too much. We got time, no rush. In your eyes, I always see there is something meant for me. In your eyes, I always feel
Welcome back to the ESL Pro League. My name is DJ. Joining me is Tom Biz III and Jason Kaplan Rhinoceros. And let's get into second half. 11-4 in favor of the Sharks. Take it away.
Do you think
Tom
Infinity
Biz.
can bring it back?
No.
So you could have said something like the Sharks charging forward like a rhinoceros looking to barrel down on the prey of Infinity. Something like that, you know? You could do.
Or just said your nose looks like a rhinoceros.
That's not even close to true. It'd be more like an elephant.
What do you mean? They have the like big horn on the front.
Yeah, but
So do you.
it's not a horn.
Well,
It's
you
a
don't have
nose.
you don't have
That
a
the rhino's
trunk
nose
either.
isn't the horn. He has an actual nose, it's just on his nose. Anyways,
Mayern is
Say that about
owning.
the same for you.
he's the only one actually focused right now, which is not a good sign for our job's security.
That was DJ's celebration to the fact that Undefined has now been removed from the server. Mayan is just tanking it. I feel bad if this clip does go out because we definitely have not done it justice. But, you know, maybe Davies will step up even bigger. Needs to hit some shots with the P250. And it's not going so well so far. They have control of the bomb. They don't really need to face him in this situation, but he's now on 11 HP, and yeah, Mayan even going to headshot him at the end. 4K for the youngster, 17 years old. Aw, isn't he
That's great.
cute? Adorable. How's it feel to be the oldest person, Jason, on even still on the caster desk?
It means that I'm that good that even into my old age, I'm still here. So
Did you know
Feels
that
pretty good.
me and DJ were both born on the same day in the same year?
In the same month.
Well, yeah.
Do you know that?
Did you know that?
I did because you guys talked about it yesterday.
That's a Prius fact.
It is. You can find that from
Oh.
Liquipedia as well.
Sam, his head taken clean off as he was falling down on top of Mini. They're gonna actually rush out into this. I feel like you can see the confidence in them to take this round and to take this map. 13-4 now.
They're loving
Everyone's
it.
having fun.
He's loving it, man. That's all I got.
You'd have to mute your mic to laugh.
I didn't. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. Who's your favorite name in the server at the moment?
Leo Drunky.
Yeah, I thought it might be.
Why say that?
Because I'm pretty sure that's everyone's favorite name in the server at the moment.
Is it Jason's
Jason's
favorite name?
now going to tell us a reason why he likes a different name.
Well, Spamsy and Tots of Twinkie trying to look for a shot towards Secret. See, I'm focused on the game. I'm not talking nonsense here.
Excuse you.
I'm trying to work. Mobsu, you know, he was relatively successful, to be fair. 12 kills on the CT side. Only 4 rounds taken as they swap onto T is going to be such a terrible thing for them. Obviously, Overpass might be their big savior against Sharks, who has it as one of their permanent bans.
The thing is, on HLTV, though, Infinity have played it once and lost, so... Definitely going to be an interesting map, Mayan. Uncharacteristic mistake. And this is a bit of a dodgy buy at the moment for the CT side. This is their bonus round. They've kept all the MP9s. They've got a FAMAS as well, which DJ prefers the Galil over, so that pretty much says how bad that gun must be. Ooh, okay.
It actually just got a really cool skin came out for it.
Got the FAMAS.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, but that's about it.
That's my skin knowledge right there. That's all I got.
Do you know what it's called? Because I don't.
Nope. Not at all. Carry on, Tom.
How are they just winning this round? Lucan has now picked up an SG and managed to get himself a couple and leaves Cruz in the mouths. Remaining to try and hold on to this. A nice shot at least onto one, but he is the last man left. Still gets the second kill, but only 22 HP. Luckily, Exit is on just 6. He's only got 13 seconds as well. And I think he might lose just based off time.
Nope, he's clutching. Here it goes.
Is no one going to peek him? I'm kind of disappointed. I thought he would have been caught by them, but he's going to double back into Exit anyway. And yeah, unfortunately. What's that now? You like 1 out of 3 for calls? You got the Exit 1v2, right?
Why do you hate him, Tom?
I'm talking about
Toxicity
stats.
in this here.
Why you gotta call him out?
What have you been calling him for the last 2 weeks?
DJ Prius?
I don't think it is. I think you've been calling him Budget Rush.
I mean, Rush is that awesome that even being a budget version of him is a good sign.
Yeah.
It's not a diss on anyone.
Question.
Who came first, the Prius or the Rush?
I think technically Rush.
Yeah. Do you think cruising is ever cruising for a bruising?
I've made that joke.
Oh. This is where I leave.
To be fair, I think we've made most dodgy puns at this point.
Smelly, okay.
Oh, I wanted him to throw the nade. I want to see a dunk.
Kobe.
That was a flashback. Oh, okay, Lucan is going to get one, not the second though, and it leaves it onto JNT with the AWP. Don't really see a world where he's able to win this one unless there's a serious mistake. Rifle will be picked up. He's got quite a lot of utility still. A smoke, an HE, but a little bit hesitant with where he's actually going to be smoking. It just puts onto the bomb, and Spamsy is going to peek out. So a 5th round at least onto the board for Infinity, but it's still pretty far gone at this point.
At least Spamsy got a 4K though. Able to do some work on the T side there, and obviously it's been kind of back and forward a little bit with them on the T half. And Sharks, well, they still have some money to spend. Myron going to be on the Scout, 2 SMGs, 2 M4s. On the other side, Sam going to be on the MAC-10, so a little bit unfortunate for him, but again, looking to maybe make some money off this round. You still have Myron on no armor at all, and you have JNT with no head armor. But you have to respect the Scout. Seeing a hell of a couple of shots in the last few weeks with it. Oh.
Do you guys wish we had the Quake sound when they got headshots? The boom headshot, you know, FPS.
You could just do it if you want.
No, you can't.
Well, you just did. You can just add it in whenever there's a kill.
When you're casting, I'll just say boom,
Boom,
headshot.
headshot.
Be cool addition.
So wasn't that Unreal Tournament, not Quake? I think it was UT.
Well, they're called Quake sounds.
Aren't you a like Quake caster, so you should probably know that.
The new Quake, which doesn't have any of those sounds.
Oh yeah. They're just called Quake sounds from when you put them on a server.
Can you put them on the server next time for the second group stage?
Absolutely not.
Is it possible?
It is possible.
Oh, okay. I think he might need a little bit more. Maybe Leo will be there for the clutch. We saw a ridiculous ace coming out from him yesterday. T's actually taking quite a lot of time. 30 seconds left for them to make their move. There is already JNT sat onto the B site if they do go in that direction, and they've got to be careful because Leo is going to be waiting mine as well. This is really starting to get worrying. They've got such little time. That's disgusting shot to start things off as well. Now they run into Leo, who's waiting for them. It's all going to come down to whether or not Spamsy can even get this bomb plant. All Mayan has to do is just run around the corner, spamming, and he just about gets it. I thought he was going to do a Carrigan for a second. You remember that clip on Cobblestone?
I would say yes, I do.
Where he's spamming Kenny S, I think it was, and then gets flick shotted.
I think I was casting that, actually. Yeah, I was casting that.
Weird flicks.
Yeah, I was casting that match.
Was it you or was it Semler?
It was me.
You sure?
Because I remember I went back and watched the clip one day when someone told me about it. I was like, oh, that's my voice.
Yeah, but can you
Was it
actually
ESL 1
tell?
Cologne?
I don't
2015?
remember. I just remember the clip.
I remember it. I think it was ESL 1 Cologne.
I remember the plays, not the tournaments, and I'm not that good at remembering all that stuff. Unless I was there, in which case I could normally remember it a bit better. What's your favorite team, Prius? Favorite Counter-Strike
Let's
team?
take it easy.
What's your favorite Counter-Strike team?
I would say my favorite team is a North American team.
Which one?
I cannot say.
Why?
It's biased.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah,
an
but
observer.
it doesn't
I
matter
can't
if
be
you're
biased.
biased. What, you observe them better?
Tell them that. I like Evil Geniuses. They're nice. Nice group of guys.
Who's your favorite player?
Whoa. Let's take it easy. Can't release that information.
Is it Torque?
He's not sure who you're talking about.
Oh.
You like the content. Well, speaking of content, it's looking like this might be over. Oh, I thought Sam was going to whip. He's actually going to get a double. There's a possibility here, but it's down to the clutch. Does he do it, Prius? Your final call of the game, maybe.
Just cast it.
Yes, he'll clutch.
Cast it. This could be the last round you ever cast.
We got a 1v2
Counter-Strike.
situation here with Sam on the T side. And we got Exit and Lucan trying to defend that bomb site of upper. And it looks like Sam is inching his way towards the spot, which I forgot the name. It looks like he's waiting for someone to come out of secret. Yeah, but that won't happen. I feel like we have like a coffee talk right now, like I'm on a sports radio conversation, early morning, like 6 a.m. Oh no, he didn't win.
Okay. Well, that is map 1 done. An absolutely dominating performance coming out of the Sharks as they win their map choice. It's not really that much of a surprise. Of course, they go on to Overpass, which is normally